say that again?
Dance hall.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Dawson. I was like, what is that?
Dawson. I don't know what that is. It's not like pine sol.
I know, and that's why I was
but
like,
for
what
Caribbean
is that?
people, so it's Dawson. It's like, no. How is going to date loyalist kingdom? My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have for you. It's Jasmine's mom's birthday, so please.
Yes, it is.
Comment below.
Birthday.
Jasmine's mom's birthday.
Yes.
Anyway, today we have Shane, YouTuber, conspiracy theories, and Mandela effects. I'm so hyped up for this.
I like Mandela effects because those even the people that did it, like whatever the Mandela effect is on, they look at it and they go, whoa.
Yeah.
Somebody messing up something.
And we saw Poppy in the thumbnail, and
oh no.
How that goes. So let's dive on in.
All right.
Guys, oh my God, we just did a podcast with Cupcake. Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Oh my God. And Jess.
And Jess.
Cupcake performed Deep Throat. It was everything. Oh my God. We deep throated bananas together. How did you feel?
It was awesome. Now I want to deep throat thick.
Go check it out. SoundCloud.com/.
I can't take her.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
take her. Oh my
God.
God.
Oh
my
God, Jesus.
Cupcake is her own
Her own
species.
Guys, yes, today we're doing another conspiracy theory video. And today's I'm really excited about because we are going to be talking about some of the biggest YouTuber conspiracies, including ones about me. Okay, so we're going to start with something that a lot of people have been talking about, and I have not brought this up even though it's been happening for like the last year. And that is a conspiracy about the YouTuber
Poppy.
That Poppy. So
Yeah.
That Poppy is a YouTuber that blew up this year because her videos are so
weird.
fucking creepy. From the way she looks into the camera, to
And
the
look at
things
that.
she
Look at that
says,
small
to the
little
weird
smirk.
imagery behind her, and lots of Illuminati symbols. And Poppy has blown up this year. I mean, everybody's been talking about it. PewDiePie made a video of her, and he's the biggest YouTuber there is.
Right.
There's a lot of articles out there by press saying, who the fuck is this girl, and what does this mean? Now, if you're not aware of who Poppy is, I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hey, come here.
Like, what is she
Hi,
wearing?
everyone. I'm Poppy.
Skull and
Welcome to
bones.
Poppy's world.
And she has stickers on her face.
I don't even know where to start.
Like, oh my
Clearly,
gosh.
there's some weird shit going on. I mean,
Yes.
from the way she speaks, kind of like a robot, to
Yes.
all of the things that she has in her hair, a lot of
In
which
her
are
face.
Illuminati symbols. I mean, there's just too much to delve into. And she has tons of videos that are just as bizarre as this. I mean, there's videos of her eating food with her eyes.
What? What?
And there's this really creepy video of her like playing with a mannequin and calling it mommy.
Mom. Are you okay?
It's just some weird stuff.
Now, because everybody was talking about these videos and questioning if she was in a cult or if she was a robot, she put out
Is she
a
in a
video
cult?
setting the record straight.
So many people have asked me if I'm in a cult.
Look like it.
I'm not in a cult.
Yeah. So
I'm not
that's
in a
proof
cult.
that she's not in a cult. But not proof that she's not a robot
Yes.
or an alien. I don't know. So the reason I have not talked about this is because it's pretty obvious what is happening here. No, she is not a cult. No, she's not part of the Illuminati.
She's weird.
And no, she's not a robot, although that would be really fucking cool. She's actually a pop singer trying to make it big in the music industry. And as you guys know, it is literally impossible to make that happen. So she created
You gotta
this
do all
Poppy
these stunts.
character, this crazy YouTube girl, hoping that a bunch of people would watch her videos and be like, what is this? And then find her music and be like, oh, her music's actually good. Because honestly,
Which we still have to listen to.
check it out.
What? Yeah. See, shit like
Wait, I
that.
heard that on the radio.
You put it on the radio?
Yeah, I did.
I know. Like, I hate to.
Pause. She's like in the realm of Melanie Martinez. I just gotta bring that out of there. I just gotta say
I
that.
heard that song on the radio.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, it is good.
it is, but
Sounds
like,
good.
I didn't know that was her song.
Yeah, everybody's taking your culture though, like the reggae feel, the reggae Caribbean feel. I'm dance hall reggae. That's all in the same realm.
Wait, did you say that again?
Dance hall.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Dawson. I was like, what is that?
That's all. I don't know what that. It's not like pine sol.
I know, and that's why I was
But
like,
for
what
Caribbean
is that?
people, so it's the sol. It's like just you saw it?
I didn't do anything.
Okay, so it's, okay.
That was a love
But
track.
anyway, she's in the realm of Melanie Martinez.
But yeah, I need to hear most of her more music. I only heard
So
that
yeah,
one
we'll
song.
we'll react to that low life probably like tomorrow. We got
No, I think we did.
No, we haven't reacted to that
haven't?
song. No.
Oh wait, no.
Not her song. We saw the conspiracies about it.
Okay, yeah.
But you know, it's a big storm coming today, so we might not have any videos tomorrow.
Oh, we might not
or
have
Thursdays
power.
or power. So
please,
we gonna hurry up and knock this out for yourself.
Yes.
Let's dive on in.
Okay.
But music's kind of good. So this isn't the first time that somebody has created a character or done crazy shit to get attention to promote their music. I mean, Lady Gaga wore a meat dress, and Kesha pretended to be some like crazy party girl who like fucks 24/7 and drinks when she wakes up, which she has said is not real. And the way Poppy's doing it is kind of fucking genius. Oh, and just in case you don't believe me or you think, no, she's really a fucking robot, here's an interview of her talking about how she came up with the name Poppy.
Oh.
Check it out.
Now I want to know, how did you come up with the name That Poppy?
Well, the name Poppy came from an old friend of mine. She thought that I looked like a character in this movie we were watching, so she started introducing me to people as Poppy, and it stuck.
What movie?
But that came in because we just needed a little extra spice to it, I guess you could say.
I know, it's weird, right? To, like,
And then she
see
talks
just being
different,
a
like, in
normal girl
real
talking
life.
like a normal person. It's kind of depressing, because I wish the robot thing was real. Okay, so this next theory is something that I have been hearing about for years. You guys have been talking about it for years. And that is the theory that Dan and Phil really are Dan and Phil. Okay, first
Yes!
before we start this one,
Yes, let's get it. Let's talk about this one.
I'm not saying that they're gay.
Woo, here we go.
But this theory does.
I think they're together.
So as you guys know, Dan
And I
Phil
love
have
it.
been doing videos together for years.
Yes.
And pretty much since they started, their fans have been convinced that they were together. There has been fan fiction made about them.
Yeah.
They have reacted to the fan fiction made about them. They've lived together. They've been on tour together.
They
go
spent
everywhere
pretty much
together.
Every waking hour together. Now the theory that they actually are in a relationship has been something that they haven't really talked about.
No.
There's just a couple little clues
They just make fun, like, jokes at it.
Number one, back in 2009, Dan tweeted this. Uma Thurman just watched me have sex. Now just check out this picture of Phil's bedroom, and you will see that there is a poster of Kill Bill right above his bed. So Uma Thurman watched Dan have sex with Phil, but also just to throw another theory in there. Maybe it wasn't Phil that Dan had sex with. Just check out this picture of my bedroom from 2009. You notice anything?
Oh no.
Another picture was brought to us by a YouTuber named Michelle Plotty, and she believes that there is a picture out there of Dan and Phil almost kissing. Check it out.
What I think is the weirdest like proof, and it is that they were playing their gaming channel, Dan and Phil Games. They were playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Yes.
Dan was like fucking around with the lights and like had the lights off for a part of the video before turning them back on. Somebody took a screenshot of the screen of like the frame at the time when the lights were off. And this was the picture before, and then the exposure on the picture.
Oh.
And you can clearly see it's Dan and Phil, and it almost looks like Dan is kissing Phil on the cheek or something of the sort. I don't know. I
I mean,
think
I think
that
they're
one's
together
really
anyway.
suspicious.
But not only did she find that picture, she also found something interesting that Dan wrote in her form.
He was also asked, is there a song where every time you hear it, you think of someone? And he replied, fireworks, and then like dash Phil heart.
Now, listen, all of those are like kind of vague little clues, but what I personally think is that they're not in a relationship, and I think that they are fucking with us. I think that they are purposely putting those
I
things
think
out
they're
there,
together.
putting out those tweets, and making all the fans kind of speculate.
But like
Because they probably
keeping it
just
like,
want me.
oh, are they or
Because
are they not?
I would be lying if I said I
So I see them have girls in their videos, and
Because I have. Okay.
that's what
Now, this is part of the video that I have been the most excited about. We are going to talk about conspiracies that are about me. Now, I'm not going to lie. These make a lot of sense. And when I read them, I literally second-guessed myself. But this first conspiracy theory about myself is one that really got my mind going. Okay, so this first theory about me is that I am actually not bisexual, and I did that as a publicity stunt. And there is multiple layers to this theory, but we're just going to start with that.
What?
Now, people think that I am actually straight, and I came out as bisexual so I could kind of pander to the gay audience. You know, I could still date girls, but I could also say things that a gay person would say because I'm bi and I've been in male relationships. I could write a book where I talk about sexuality and I talk about bisexuality.
This is
That would
funny.
be good to the gay audience.
That's
A lot of
overanalyzing.
YouTubers come out and their careers kind of skyrocket. They get asked to be on, TV. They get asked to do big speeches for schools. I mean, coming out really does help a person's career. And maybe the only reason I came out was just to get more opportunities.
I don't
and
think
at
he
the
would
time I
do
came
that.
out, there weren't really any other big YouTubers who came out as bisexual. People come out as gay, lesbian. Nobody really had done an I'm bisexual video. And maybe that was my plan. To be
at the time.
So because of this,
now
people
it's
think that
everybody.
my coming out video was fake because I've done videos where I've cried before and it wasn't real. You know, when I'm like doing those thumbnail videos or whatever. So maybe my coming out video was just like that.
I haven't had one person in my life, you know,
Aww.
be mean about it. And Trish and Drew and all my friends have been so great.
Were those real tears or fake tears? Who knows?
Real.
Now the second layer of this theory
Real.
is pretty crazy, and that is that I am actually not even in a relationship with Ryland. But in fact, I am still in a relationship with Lisa, but we are keeping it hidden and on the down low. Now for those of you who don't know, my boyfriend Ryland is also a host on a channel called Clever. So he's been hosting on that channel for a while, and he's been talking about celebrity news and gossip, and he's gotten a pretty good following from that. I mean, when I met him a year ago, I think he probably had like 50,000, 60,000 followers on Instagram, but maybe
That's
he
good. That's
wanted
more than we got.
So the theory is that while I was at Clever doing one of the G-Day episodes with Lily, I met Ryland. And maybe me and him got to talking, and I told him I just, fake came out as bisexual. And maybe I said to him, hey, do you want to be in a relationship with me publicly? We'll make a contract, and while I'm with you, we'll post about each other on Instagram, I'll give you more followers, I'll help your career. And then we'll break up in a couple years, you'll have a better career, and I'll move on. Now for those of you thinking this is crazy, this is something that actually happens in Hollywood. I mean, there's been theories that Tom Cruise has done this with like all of his past marriages.
Oh my
we
gosh.
talked about that, the theory that he's actually gay, and the Church of Scientology is kind of like hooking him up with fake wives, Katie Holmes, Nicole Kidman, etc. So maybe that's what I did with Ryland. So, I don't know. Kind of would make sense. Maybe me and him are fake. Maybe me and Lisa are still together. Maybe that's why me and her still hang out all the time.
Now,
let's give Ryland a call.
I think it's true.
Okay,
like,
so are you ready to
there's
hear
stories
the
like that.
conspiracy
People do that. They don't even go together. They just facade.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the conspiracy
He has his
is
boyfriend on
that
the phone.
we are not actually together. I'm not actually bisexual, and I am still with Lisa, and I'm using my sexuality to make more money from the gay community, and I help you get more Instagram followers by posting pictures with you, and then our relationship is going to end in like a year. Thoughts?
That's dark. And then you're going to reunite with Lisa publicly after our contract ends? I don't get how this comes to light.
I don't know. It could be just like the next person. So you are confirming that this is not real and that I am in fact bisexual.
I thought you were saying I'm confirming this. Yeah, this is not true. This is so false.
Alright, thank you. Where do you guys go? That theory is not real. It is not a fake relationship. Me and Lisa are not together, but we're still friends. And I am in fact bisexual, which is probably not shocking. And no, my coming out video was not fake. It was very real. And kind of embarrassing when I look back at it, because I cried a lot. And that was fucking real. Okay, so the second theory about me is that I'm actually in the Illuminati. Now, I found out this theory.
Now that, I don't know, Shane, because you be getting these creepy stories.
Hey guys, so for the first theory that we're going to talk about is that Shane Dawson is actually part of the Illuminati.
In the Illuminati. And the backup for this theory is because if you go to all of his videos, all of his comments, most of them are, why haven't you been killed yet if you're telling us all of this information? So the theory is that he hasn't been killed off yet because he's a part of the Illuminati.
But so why would he tell everybody
about it? It is true. I do talk about the Illuminati a lot. I talk about a lot of theories that I probably shouldn't be. And the government technically should come to kill me because I have probably said too much. I mean, in the past, a lot of celebrities have died and people have thought that the Illuminati killed them for speaking out. I mean, we talked about Michael Jackson before and how his death seemed shady. His own sister insinuated that the Illuminati might have had something to do with it.
Yeah. Do you think, Michael, do you think it's murder?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I said it in the beginning, and
that's why they're so upset.
I believe it to this day.
And then, of course, there's Marilyn Monroe. And as you remember, she was having an affair with the president at the time, JFK. And she was learning a lot of things about the government. And supposedly, from what people say, she really wanted to come out and talk about it. And then she died. Then you have Britney Spears and Amanda Bynes. They were not killed by the Illuminati, but there are theories that they might have been brainwashed or mind controlled.
Yeah, because she's going crazy now.
Went through that very public meltdown, which was heartbreaking. And only a couple years before she had the meltdown, she wrote this album that was all about wanting to be free and feeling like she was trapped. And that album was never released, and her record label shut it down. So maybe they found out about it and they were mad and they tried to brainwash her. And she had the meltdown. Then, of course, Amanda Bynes very publicly went
she just went
Some
crazy.
people think that maybe she was brainwashed. I mean, she, as a kid, was literally the youngest
I
person
love that
ever
show.
to create a TV show. She was a child.
Yes.
She had her own show.
It was
Amanda
so
Show.
great.
She literally, like, created herself. So obviously, she was a very, very smart girl. But she also was surrounded by adults all the time. Surrounded by really powerful, really important people. And maybe she got too close. Maybe she learned too much, and maybe they wiped her brain. Now, during her breakdown, she tweeted things like this: "I will not be manipulated or brainwashed by anyone anymore." Then she also started tweeting things about her dad abusing her, and then she tweeted this: "My dad never did any of those things. The microchip in my brain made me say those things, but he's the one that ordered them to microchip me." I mean, that's fucking creepy. Now listen, once again, I'm not trying to discredit mental illness or, any of that. I'm sure that Brittany and Amanda both just had some mental issues and they had to deal with them.
Where's Amanda now? Because I see Brittany.
But there was another celebrity.
I don't see Amanda anywhere.
I
don't see her.
Heard she was talking about Drake too, too much she wanna have sex with
As you
him.
guys know, John Lennon died
As every other girl. So.
because he was shot.
Not me though, because he was like a dog to
But
me.
throughout his career, John would talk about the government a lot, and he would sometimes allude to the Illuminati. Just check out one of his interviews. It's pretty creepy.
I think all our society is run by insane people for insane
Lizards.
objectives. And I think that's what I suffered when I was 16 and
Why?
12, way down the line.
Yeah, clearly thought there was some shady shit going on. So some people think that the crazy fan that shot him was actually a brainwashed assassin sent by the Illuminati to kill John Lennon. Now here's the last piece of evidence that Jasmine and Joshua gave for why I'm in the Illuminati, and it really fucked me up.
For every conspiracy video that he has, he wears a red shirt and it has triangles on it.
I never even thought about that.
I'm like, you do wear the same shirt though.
Yeah, Shane.
This shirt has
Tribal
triangles all over it. So maybe I am in the Illuminati. I'm not.
No.
But at some point, if I end up missing or dead or brainwashed.
I think it's because it's on the internet.
Okay, so the last
think so.
theory.
That's it. If he was on TV,
Then they would have been like, shut him down.
That is that I was created by a company. Now this is something we've talked about.
Oh, yeah.
We did a whole video about that Zoe YouTuber who turned out to not be
She was
real. Her
literally
name
just
wasn't
like-
even Zoe. She was created by like a company to sell things to kids. And then not that long ago we talked about
And then
the
that
Instagram
thing.
girl, little Michaela, and how she possibly
I got that same
could have
photo.
been
Yep.
pushed by a brand
Like,
and
who
sell
did
things
that
on
to that
Instagram.
baby?
So maybe I'm doing the same thing. So the theory is that like 6 years ago, my YouTube channel started to go down. People weren't really watching my short films or my sketches anymore. So maybe I sold my channel to a company. And that company is forcing me to put brands in my videos so that you guys buy it. I mean, just look at some of my thumbnails. You'll see so many brands. Taco Bell, Cheesecake Factory, Nickelodeon,
I think it's just out of
Pizza
time.
Hut. I mean, there's hundreds of brands in all of my videos over the last 6 years. I mean, pretty much every week I'm doing a couple videos where
That
I'm
look-
eating food.
That does look
talking about
delicious,
how much I
though.
love it. Or
Is that
showing
that
you guys
chicken
things I
taco?
bought
Yeah.
online and showing you the brand names for them. And I always say I'm hashtag not spawn, and maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm literally just being controlled by a company. Or maybe I just like food a lot.
Yeah, like
So to
me.
clear that one up, no, I am not created by a company.
So when I
just
start
like
doing
food
food
a lot,
DIYs,
and
we'll
I
be
like
right
buy
with
weird
the
shit
company.
online.
No.
because
Oh, okay.
Why not? But those theories do kind of make sense. Okay, so now we're gonna do a Mandela effect update, and this one
All right.
really.
I was
fucked
waiting
me
for
up
that.
because I didn't even think about it when it happened.
I'm ready.
So obviously the Mandela effect has taken over. Everybody's remembering things differently than we did. But there's been a few really big things that have happened that have confused a lot of people. For starters, Donald Trump becoming president. Nobody saw this coming.
I know.
Not even psychics. Literally, I have talked to a lot of psychics, and they've said that they saw Hillary winning. That Donald winning does not make sense in our world's timeline.
I know
even
it don't.
Donald himself seemed very shocked by
Yeah.
confused as to how it happened.
And that's probably why he's always talking about the electoral votes and everything like that.
Maybe that was a huge glitch. And maybe Hillary was supposed to win, but the Mandela effect caused that
Made it
glitch. And
not
starting
happen.
from the election, maybe we have been living in an alternate reality. Which brings us to our second huge
We have
glitch. So
Flashpoint.
as you guys already know, during the Oscars this year, it was announced that La La Land won Best Picture. They all
Yeah,
went on stage, they started
that
giving
happened too.
speeches, and then somebody ran out on stage and said, no, the winner is Moonlight. So some theorists think that that is also a huge glitch. And maybe that is another twist, and maybe that is because we are living
What if there is a Flash that's going back in time?
Flash, stop messing up our life, okay?
I don't know. It could all be bullshit, but it's kind of interesting to think about. You know,
Should make a movie called Mandela Effect. We should make like a, I don't know. That'd be dope.
Yeah, we could.
Alright, so guys, hopefully you enjoyed this conspiracy video. Make sure to give it a
I
thumbs
feel like
up.
now that's telling us that we are in Flashpoint.
Yeah, we're in Flashpoint.
Because everybody, because like I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, because Trump always talks about like the election votes and like how it was hacked and all this stuff. And,
I'm like, but you won. Why are you still on it?
And like that's what I was thinking. I'm like, but you won though. So why are you still talking about it? Like you didn't want to win? Like did you want to win or no? Like so that's what I was thinking in my mind. And when he won, it didn't look like he was happy about it. So I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the Shane's conspiracy theories were hilarious. I think it's the only reason why he hasn't been touched yet is because he's not like
if he
on
was,
TV.
Yeah, if he was on
like
TV, because not everybody has access to the internet.
Right.
But a lot more people have access to television.
It's
like,
starting
they
to
can
reverse.
Just go like to like a bar.
Yeah.
And see a TV right
Yeah,
there.
it's starting to reverse though. But
so it is starting to reverse because now they're having like a little channel subscription thing.
Yeah,
like
YouTube TV. I heard about that.
YouTube TV. So y'all, YouTube taking over.
Yeah.
They about to be like the Instagram of like internet.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Instagram takes over like Snapchat and Vine.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vine is gone.
Yeah, Snapchat.
As soon as Instagram gets those filters, it's gonna be done.
Yeah,
for
no,
Snapchat.
maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, guys, please comment below. So if you think,
don't forget to like,
subscribe,
share.
more guys.
This is